Welcome back to another installment of Daily Day Trades YouTube. Today we have a very exciting edition prepared for you. It's going to involve the trades that we made today and why, earnings to watch this week, a swing trade portfolio edition, and an update on the book I'm publishing. If you like stocks, then subscribe to the channel, and if you like the video, then like the video. We're trying to break yesterday's record of likes. It was 4, but 2 of those were me. Let's look at the trades we made today. We got a good one just after open. I picked up some coin, $53 puts for this Friday at 110. Less than an hour later, we were able to sell those for 175, picked up 60% on that sale, and now the rest of the position is very, very low risk because we took a decent sized profit. So how did we find this trade? I mentioned on a previous watch list that I was keeping an eye on anything that was having to do with crypto, and basically Bitcoin sucked this weekend. As you can see, it had a pretty rough weekend, and by association that typically means that coin will suck as well. To double check, I took a look at the daily coin chart, and that looks like it sucks too. Looked at intraday, also sucks. So conclusion, Coinbase looks to be sucking short term, therefore we buy puts. If you're having trouble finding trades like this, there's a link in the description of this video to my website. On there, there's a link to sign up for alerts where I post all of my trades every single day. Had someone join today and bought just one Coinbase contract, it would have covered the entire year of daily day trades alerts in 45 minutes, so I think the pricing is reasonable. Plus, there's a free trial, so if you hate it, then just cancel. We also had a rare LEAP sighting, and for those of you who are unfamiliar, LEAP is an acronym for Long-Term Equity Anticipation Plan. It's essentially just long-term option contracts, so don't worry about the fancy lingo. I got ZIM $35 puts for January 2024. I mentioned here that I was a little bit frustrated that I didn't get it sooner, but I think it could still turn out really well. It was an extremely obvious trade a few months ago, and I don't want to look back in a couple months and think the same thing, so we picked that up. And with leaps, I typically spend very little because it can tie up money for longer than I'd like. So in this case, I only got 2 contracts, and the plan is if it's successful to sell one of those for 100%, I'll make the play free and hold the other for a few months and hopefully pull out, 3, 4, 500%. But with these, I treat them as an all or nothing, so I'll let this go to 0 if it comes down to that, or we'll take a solid win. There's really no in between. The last edition of the day was an addition to the swing trade portfolio where we picked up Life at $2.10. This is a biotech company which typically isn't of interest to me because the FDA can be such a pain, but in this case we're just looking to catch momentum from all the price target increases and buy upgrades. If you look at this screenshot, some of the analysts are going pretty wild on this one, some even raising the price target as high as $13. I personally don't care to hold it that long. I'm just going to ride the momentum. Hopefully we're going to sell some just a bit below 240 here. That'll just be the take profit 1, and then we have a stop at 199. The risk reward there is a little bit over 1.5, but that's just our first take profit. So on the other shares, we're hoping to get a little bit more. This is a big week for the stock market, especially NASDAQ and tech stocks. We have 35% of the S&P reporting earnings this week, so we're going to be in for some big moves. Tech has had a pretty decent rebound as of late, so the concentration on them will be proving that they deserve that jump in valuation. If a couple companies slip, that could start a chain reaction in the tech space, and the opposite is true as well. If Amazon, Microsoft, and Google absolutely crush it, then that could benefit other smaller companies as well. The earnings reports we have on the Earnings reports we have on the radar for tomorrow are Microsoft, Google, General Electric, and UPS. Wednesday, we have Meta and Boeing. Thursday is Amazon, AbbVie, and Southwest Airlines. And Friday, we close out with ExxonMobil. There's quite a few more than that, but those are the ones I'm concentrated on the most, and I'll update on the alerts tomorrow, more plans for these, because I'm sure we'll get into quite a few of them, but I have not read that much into it yet. We also have an update on the book that no one asked for, but I'm writing anyways. This is a current rough outline of the sections. I'm kind of cherry picking the easy ones right now and writing just here and there. So if you have a question or an idea for a section that should be added, leave a comment here or hit me up on the Discord. There's quite a bit of stuff on here, and I've been adding as the days go on, pretty much just making more work for myself, but feel free to read through this and see if I'm missing anything. And that's about all I got. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you like these videos. And speaking of liking the videos, I'll be posting more updates tomorrow, but for now, I will see you later.